Alright, what is going on, my friends? TNL Reaper here, back with another run of Slay the Spire. Today I am playing the Watcher. So if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. And without further ado, let's get into this. So, today has been interesting. So I don't know if you guys know, but it rained, or not rained, it snow and rained today, unfortunately. Oh, if we play our cards right, we should get a boss with only 1 health. So let's play to our strengths. So I'm pretty sure I already said this, but if you haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. That really helps us out over here. Gain 5 mantra. Sanctity. Fury of Blows. Always good to have Fury of Blows. Or Flurry or Fury, I can't remember. Either way, so I don't quite know what deck I am planning on going with, in all honesty. It would be interesting to see. Foresight. Alright, Scry. Oh, my gift apparently has finished downloading. A friend of mine got me Battle Sector. Energy is now conserved between turns. Oh, that is a fairy in a bottle. I can't say no to that. Okay, so with any luck, we'll get to that... Oh, wow. With any luck, we'll get to that first boss. Actually, no matter what we do now. Create a card in my deck. 6 damage, Scry 4. So what I want to do is I want to get a deck, or I build a deck that works off of Scry. So now we'll be fighting our first boss, and they should only have 1 health, which works to our advantage. Yep, there it is. Fight's over. Ding ding, a Goldeneye. Whenever you scry 2 additional cards. Interesting. I don't know why we would want to take an extra turn. Alright, let's go with Empty Body, and then we're going to get greedy and go after that other boss. Alright, Enter Calm. Dealt 2 damage. That worked out rather well. So now what we'll do is this following turn, we'll try and run into Fury. Scry 3 at the beginning of our turn and do nothing. So what we need to do is get the card, so if we can find the shop that allows us to gain... There we go. And he's done. Allows us to gain block on Fury. And that's Wallop. That's going to come in handy. Pawn, take up, choose a power card. Okay. Works for me. So now I'll always have Scry at the start of my turn. So we'll gain that. And then hit you with that. And then Wallop, I guess. Because I need to deal as much damage as I can with Wallop, because these guys deal additional damage. And if I activate Miracle, he's going to hurt me for more. There we go. Let's see. Deal 5 damage 5 times to an enemy. How could I say no to that? Okay, so we'll activate Calm and then Empty Body. Hit you with Wallop. and then hit you 5 times. Not bad. I really wish there was a way to heal, though. Outside of rest areas, but we'll see. Start each combat with block. Alright, we'll do pressure point, I guess, and then start with more of a calm build. And make use of calm. I don't know why we would want to have Scry in our deck. It's kind of annoying. Alright, let's go with Eruption, and then hit you for Wallop. And finish you off this turn. Nice. Energy Potion. And then another copy of Pressure Point. There we go. Okay, now we just need... Oh, that's the new one. When you play an attack, gain 1 temporary dexterity. Ooh. At the start of your turn, gain 1 mantra. Would have been nice to have. Grab Rush down. Alright, then we need block. So we're going to work our way up to that rest area. Play it safe. Or get greedy. Okay, so now we actually heal when our health is low. That'll actually be very helpful. And these guys are both going on the attack. Choose a card in your discard pile and return it to your hand. Guess we're going to have to use this right away. So he now takes 16 damage. Pressure Point is really powerful. Because if I stack the damage of Pressure Point, they're basically done. And then if I could just get Deceive Realities and stack those, because I get safeties every time I do that. Really could have used the Duality, though, because gaining a stack of block would definitely help, or getting a stack of dexterity every time. I should have planned that a little better. Okay, we'll gain Prostrate, because it's like we need... trying to think here. Like, what is the point of Mantra? Like, I really wish there was a breakdown for the character, so I knew kind of what each of my abilities did. Alright, we're kind of screwed here. I really wish we would have had Drew Wallop on our next attack. Or our next hand. Alright, Flurry, hit. And then... Ooh. Deal 6 damage, Pressure Points, Prostrates. Don't care to exit my stance quite yet. Okay, so now we get Wrath. Flurry, Pressure Points, Deceive. Gonna use that right away. Pressure Point is gonna stack up quite a bit. And I didn't think a large ball of whatever the heck that thing is. Ish. Didn't think a large ball had a pressure point. Like, I don't even know what that thing is. Okay, this would have been a good time to have, what is it, Wrath? Or, I can't even think right now. Yeah, Wrath. 4 block. Stance. Stance again. Then retain that block for right now because we're safe. Ah, man. Because he's going to get ready to hit me with everything he's got following this next turn. So I'm going to be in for a very, very bad time. Draw. Drink. Block. And attack. So hopefully I can get my other pressure points. Because it's going to deal a lot of damage. Okay, there we go. 4 times 6. Times 12. Alright. I've tried mitigating that damage as much as possible because I don't care to lose my fairy in a bottle. Ouch. But I beat him with pressure points, so that's all that matters. Alright, let's grab Establishment. As much as I would like Devotion. Alright, just have that for boss combats, even though minor enemy encounters are going to be the bane of me. Alright, I guess we're going up the center pathway. Trying to hit as many shops as possible. Heck. Sorry about that, guys. I thought I heard somebody upstairs. Alright, here we go. Oh, and my cats are choosing to be annoying. I'm sorry, guys. No. I have to close the door because one of them is going to try and come in here, and it's going to annoy the crap out of me. Alright, and he's taking away our ability to defend ourselves. That's annoying. Okay, so let's grab that. Flurry of Blows. Rush down. And then I guess eat the hit for right now, because it's like we're just going to rush him as quickly as possible. There we go. See reality, block. Block again, and waste that block once more. Because if we can't hurt him, and we need pressure point. Because we're not going to get any block from that as soon as we go into Eruption. But we're going to have to eat the hits and hopefully make it through. 18. 18, block. So we got 6 from that. 12. Well, we got a regen potion, and he's going to gain more block for that. 15. So he gets 15 block every time. Alright, so once he loses that last artifact, we'll be able to hurt him. That is annoying. Alright, fight is over. Distilled Chaos. Empty Fist, exit my stance. I need options on exiting my stance. So leave for now, even though there's probably a card that I could potentially lose and not have it not affect me. Alright, there's Battle Hymn. Each curse in your deck, start combat with Strength. Come in handy. Grab more mantra so we can justify our stance changes. And then there's this guy. Who's going to actively test our will to continue. Let's drink this. I really wish that potion would heal for 10 and then just tick down, because that's not fair. Alright, we got Establishment and him. Good, now we got safety and we can make use of Establishment. Okay, so gather Eruption, hit him with Wallop. Because he's not attacking us, and all he's going to do is try and sap our strength. Which he successfully did. Alright, let's get Rush down. Deal some damage. Then exit our stance. Hit him with Flurry, Skill, Safety, and then hit him again. Because we can get, or we can let the smites stay in our hand, simply because we don't, they're a guaranteed card. And he's done. God dang, having pressure points and add 2 miracles to our hand. Very nice. It's a skill, apply it vulnerable. Interesting. Enter Wrath, Retain. I think if I upgrade that, I might be able to not have that get exhausted. And you are going to require being taken out immediately, aren't you? And add 2 miracles to our hand, because we're going to need to use that. Because for some reason, you want to hurt us. There's pretty much nothing we can do there. I wonder if we could fill our entire deck with nothing but... Oh, there we go. If we could fill our deck with nothing but... Mantra... not mantra, what's the word? What is the card? I was trying to think of something, god damn. Okay, enter Wrath, defend. I lost my train of thought. Oh my gosh. Oh, nothing but pressure point cards. Wow, that was difficult. Sorry, I'm kind of dumb. Alright, let's hit you with that. Flurry. Eruption. Prostrate once more. We're lucky. Crescendo. That's always nice to have, so we can go into Wrath at a moment's notice. 18 damage, 18 damage. Spirit Shield. Gain 3 block for each card in your hand. But we don't get the ability to retain it, so it's basically useless to us. Alright, let's engage this boss fight. And of course it's this guy. Alright, Distilled Chaos, do your thing. Nine times 2, 18. Okay. We're good. Alright, 24. Wow. Alright, here we go. Alright, we'll activate that safety, because we're going to need it. But I really wish that I could, like, battle him. I really wish that I had the ability to use safety. Alright, I could use all those cards. And I definitely need to increase the damage that Wallop is going to do. Alright, there's Establishment and Crescendo. Alright, let's hit that. Hit you with Eruption. Oop. Flurry. Wallop. And Empty Stance here. And it looks like we get another proc of Fury, so that'll come in handy. Still going to get hurt, though, because it looks like we're going to take 3 damage. 2 damage. And then we can automatically discard those wounds, so now we don't have to deal with them ever. So... hit Crescendo and just hurt him. Alright, that went a lot better than I expected. Happy Flower, Emerald Key. Okay, so now we'll be getting 4 block every time. That was the card I was looking for. Let's rest up now. Alright, we're gonna go this way. Whenever you play a power card, it costs 0. Alright, we'll hit up this first shop and see if there's anything of value here. Thorns. End of our turn, shuffle an insight into our deck. Grab another copy of Pressure Points. They already cost 0. Don't need anything more. Hopefully there's nothing in here, but knowing my luck. Upgrade all strikes and defends. Alright, here we go. Let's check out this guy. Okay, we'll grab Crescendo here. Oh, I should have waited for that potion. Alright, Mystery Room. So we're on the 2nd level. There's got to be another boss fight coming up here. Leave. Alright, this is going to be an enemy. Yep, there you are. I knew you were going to show up. Alright, Establishment, Scry. Go into Crescendo. Alright, and we're done here. So now, even if the card costs too much, it's going to be reduced. You don't want to make this easy for me, do you? Nice. Alright, so we've got Battle Hymn, so now it's going to be unaffected by Perplexing Gaze. And since we are... Oh, excellent. Power card. Alright, so we'll hold on to that, gain a couple copies of Smite into our hand. Ooh. And then end the game, I think, on this next turn, because having three copies of Smite should easily finish it, because we'll go right into Wrath. Crescendo, hits, and hits, and hits. Gain 5 block when retained. Okay, that works out. Alright, and we are healed and moving into this next area. So we're on the second boss here. Alright, when it's retained, gain 7 block. Really wish we would have had... You need to go. God dang. Not gonna make this easy for me, are you? Because I can hit these little guys. Okay, so what I want to do is I want to stack as many hits of... There we go. Empty body. Wallop. Why do I have more energy? I don't... Okay. Prostrate. Deal 14 damage, 7 block. I really need Establishment. Because once Establishment gets used, and I still didn't block all that damage, there you are. So add Deceive Reality. Get a safety into our hand. And then we're going to take out that little guy. Because the best part of using Pressure Point is it hurts all enemies that are affected by the debuff, technically. Like this guy. So he got hit with both. Okay, so now we're going to hide it out. It looks like he's going to go and resummon his allies, so we're going to hit him with Flurry. Pressure Point. Pressure Point again. Okay, so I did that right. And then hit him with Wrath. Flurry. Strike. Strike. Then... I don't know. Yeah, we'll hit him with Strike. Because we should draw another... We should draw a one of those Empty Fist cards. If we're lucky. There it is right there. Empty Fist. So we'll activate that. Wallop. And then hit you. $18. So we're not going to finish you off. How did that not finish you? Oh, that's right. We're weakened. That's why. Okay, let's activate Deceive Reality. Stack that Deceive. Block. Stack one more. hit you with that. And then if I play my cards right, what should happen is I should get 2 copies of Pressure Point this turn. 1 copy of Pressure Points. Okay. So we are gonna proc you with Pressure Point. And then enter Wrath. Then hit you. Hit you. That way we'll stay in Wrath. Because he's going to power up again. Because we should draw... There's our other copy of Pressure Point there. So we'll hit this big guy with Pressure Point. Then Fury. And then Smite. Smite again. Strike. And then exit our stance. Get Fury. Or Flurry. And then gain additional block. And then we'll have that other copy of Crescendo that we can use to finish this fight quite nicely. Or we just hit him with both editions of Pressure Point here and end it. 40. Holy crap. Gambler's Brew. Don't want it. Spirit Shield. I really want Talk to the Hand. Alright, let's grab Busted Crown. It's not like I'm going to be picking up any more rewards. Oh, nice. Attacking the Timekeeper. Alright, let's see. We have 1 shop here that we can hit. So we'll hit that shop right there and just kind of play it safe. Okay, so now we've got Deva form, so it's not going to matter if we have Establishment. So we'll basically be able to burn our hand. So what we need are cards that enable us to attack. Or not attack, but allow us to draw cards. Having Miracle. This guy is kind of backwards now that I think about it. Oh, how dare you hurt me. Establishment. Empty stance. Block. Block. Hold on to Crescendo, because that costs 0. And these guys are continuing to hurt us. I love it. I should have had should have grabbed a card that allowed me to deal damage to multiple enemies. So let's enter Wrath. Take this guy out. Strike you with an Empty Fist. Alright, pity that. Okay, so I did not need... Alright, let's activate Crescendo here. Pity that. I need to find have that card not get exhausted. Alright. You seem very much wanting to test my patience right now, aren't you? Ah, man. Okay, so that one is going to go down, so I just need another hit of... Well, it's not going to matter. Honestly, we're at the point right now where we could just stay mad. And it wouldn't hurt us. Because, like, the longer the battle goes on, instead of it being a battle of attrition for the enemy, it's a battle of attrition. Or instead of it being a battle of attrition for us, it's a battle of attrition for our opponent. Alright, let's end this now. Okay, you need to go. Both of those need to go immediately. Because then it's just going to be that exploder guy. Well, darn. Didn't quite get enough to finish him, but oh well. Establishment. Alright, and now we are not going to be affected by you. How annoying, though. I need more pressure points. See, reality can, however, hurt you. Because I'm only going to take 5 damage from that, so... I don't have access to Deva form, so... Should be coming up here pretty soon. Hand is full. Third eye. Let's see... Safety... Alright, we should, if we play this right, end this. There we go. Okay, so we'll grab that. It's like every time we play a power card, we gain an advantage. Or not an advantage, but the ability to see. And that guy is going to basically take ever-increasing stacks of pressure point. Holy crap. Alright. Him. Okay, so we got 12 block from that. Hopefully we can get Wallop and exit our stance. Or go on the offensive, because it's not going to matter. Flurry, and then that, and then Flurry again, and then empty stance. And then back into Crescendo for Flurry, and then hit you again. Wow, that worked out a lot better than I thought. It's like, I need to stack multiple copies of Flurry of Blows. Oh, boy. $16 times 2. Not good. Alright, we need to block as much of that as we can, which I think we got all of it that turn. We did, but he's going to power up again. Alright, Retain. It's a good thing we're lowering the cost of our cards, but it gets to the point where it's not going to matter once we get Deva form. God darn. If only 62 damage. This is gonna hurt. Oh, discard card in our hand. Let's see what we got here. 36. 8 times 4. Not enough to finish him, but we're still in Wrath. So we'll activate Memories. And then... Let's see. Empty Fit. Oh, hit him for another hit of Wallop, I guess. And still not do enough. Damn it. Got pretty close, though, but it doesn't matter. Alright, Wallop, do your thing. Another copy of Pressure Point. How could I say no? Can no longer heal. Let's fight a boss from Act 1. I pity this poor bastard. Hello again! $19. Oh boy. God dang. Alright, we need to work on getting multiple... Or we need to work on getting the other 2 shards of... Oh boy. Wallop. Flurry. Mantra. And I guess retaining these cards. Not quite enough, and it's like I put myself at great risk. Ah, man. Not playing fair. However, it doesn't matter. Six health, and we didn't waste our fairy in a bottle, so that's a good thing. Alright, and it's too late. We don't need Battle Hymn. Oh, did I just discard it? No. If only I had Caliper. I always say that. Really wish I could increase the amount of block that I get. I really need that dexterity one. Alright, well, fight's over. Alright, I do not need that. Okay. Review, break an enemy's block, apply vulnerable. Carve reality. Okay, whenever I scry, gain 3 block. Alright, let's rest up. I don't anticipate us getting another opportunity at a heart, or a piece of... Alright, we're gonna have to take that side path there. Ah, crap, of course it's the transient. Oh, boy. And I have no attack cards this turn. Okay. Well, damn. I basically just have to guarantee that that guy has no attack whatsoever. Even though he's probably going to get away. But if I manage to beat this guy, but I've got to do it in 2 turns. So now I should just worry about staying in Wrath. And I don't think I'm going to beat him in this 1 turn, but it doesn't matter. 140. Alright, and he's done. Too bad. But his entire goal was to rip away my health. Ooh, through violence. That'll come in handy. Alright, let's heal 8, I guess. Continue this way and get up towards that health thing. I just want to be able to complete a run with this guy at least once. I doubt it's going to happen, but I guess we'll see. And, of course, it's this guy. Deal 15 damage. I love it. 7 times 3. I hate it even more. Oh well, at least we only took 6 damage from that. And 16 block. There we go. But oh my gosh, of course. Yeah, I am not dealing with that. Oh boy, and here we get Parasite. Alright, I guess it is what it is. It's not like it's gonna matter, because once we use Scry, we can just avoid it. Darn it. Alright, well, at least we'll heal, so it doesn't matter. Alright, through violence, do your thing. Actually, let's get Crescendo going. And there's another copy of Flurry of Blows. I love it. All right. Oh, yeah. It's all coming together. Oh, boy. All right. I don't care about losing Strike. It's my weakest card anyway. Oh, and then there's you guys. Alright, let's try that. I want to try that at least once. Oh, why are these guys already starting out with more strength? Oh, crap, I could have utilized Scry to not draw that card. Oh, well. But at least I'm a Kung Fu master. That's all that matters. Oh, we're good here. Deal 9 damage. Gain 9 block. Wipe you out. Alright, that's better. Alright, I think I'm finally getting the hang of this. Prostrate. Grab that. Establishment. Foresight. I really wish that I would get block for how much I scried. That would be pretty nice. Alright, there we go. Oh, I messed that up. Alright, and you guys are looking to lower my health as much as possible before this game is over. Okay, pressure point, I think. There we go. Let's deceive reality. I don't think we have Battle Hymn active. Alright, Omega. Ooh. Alright, we got additional block, so that's all that matter. Oh, you again? Really? You're really gonna test my patience, aren't you? Why is that? Oh, that's innate. Oh my god, really? I can't scry that card out of my hand, so it's like my starting hand is automatically gonna be one card down. Good. Alright, that's good. So now all we need is Establishment and or Deva form. Which we're not going to get, but we should have the ability to go into Wrath. Alright, and we're good. Definitely could use Talk to the Hand, though. That would come in handy. I don't have the ability to get out of my stance. Times 2, 21 damage. Not quite enough to block all of it, but it doesn't matter. Alright, we got Deva form this turn. Hit you with pressure point, and then save. Or should say retreat, I guess. Alright. Perseverance. You really want us to lose our... Okay, we're gonna lose Fairy in a Bottle, but it got us this far. Or not! He was gonna attack 3 times! What the frick? Alright, never mind, I guess we're not gonna win with this guy once. Alright, that was actually a really good deck that we had put together, so it's like next time we will definitely give it a go. So, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Take care of yourselves.